Good evening everybody and welcome back to the gaming channel and to Streaming Tuesdays. God, it's warm. God dear. Seriously, the state of the weather today. Absolutely ridiculous. How am I looking, by the way? Because I'm all jumpy on my preview feed, so I'm hoping it's actually coming out okay and it's just everything else that's broken. Who have we got in the chat room? Lewis is here, welcome. Ekage joins us, welcome. And Mr. JOJ, welcome to you. Yeah, so it's hot. Like, really, really hot. So I'm kind of sick of the heat. And I had a look online and I thought to myself, what is the coolest place that I can go to without actually needing a passport, because I don't currently possess one. Well, as it turns out, it's the Shetland Isles, which is currently a balmy 17 degrees Celsius and it's raining. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to go to the Shetland Isles and contribute to climate change. Because that's just the kind of guy I am now. I'm part of the problem. Anyway, let's get into the game. No time to mess about. Right then. So we're taking off from my home airfield of Cranfield down here and then flying north, following the low altitude Airways IFR all the way up here to Shetland, and I've actually programmed in the approach this time. So yeah, I am good at my job. Right, let's do this. Ace of Results joined us. Welcome. Whew. God, it's warm. No, the runway hasn't melted, I can confirm. Or indeed exploded. Anyway, we'll get right into it, because I'm working on a tight schedule. This flight is meant to take just over 2 hours. I'm hoping I can, you know, speed through it a bit. We'll see how we go. It is a bit flipping hot, isn't it? I'm on the vitamin C capsules on the water, which is nice. It's good stuff. Orange flavoured. It's good for you. Right then. I've also got the Google Maps mod installed, so that the ground textures all use Google Maps rather than Google Maps, I should say, rather than Bing. So it's all a bit. Oh, I'm already cleared for takeoff. Fantastic, and I've got my clearance for everything. Right, brilliant. Okay, minimise the ATC. Just remind myself what all the buttons do. Right then, clear for takeoff. Here we go. And release the parking brake. Away we go. Okay. And master caution. That's probably not a good sign, but we won't worry about that too much. And rotate.
Landing here. Landing here.
Landing gear up. There we go. Lovely. Right. Climb to 1,000 feet, and then we'll sort out the
Mattaf 1930, contact London Center on 118.475. Good day.
Okay, and acknowledge the handoff.
118.475. Mattaf 1930.
Okay. And contact London
London
Center.
Center, Mattaf 1930 is at 1,500 feet, climbing 10,000 feet.
Mattaf 1930, London Center altimeter 29.79. Continue to Akuba as planned. Mattaf 1930, climb and maintain 11,000 feet.
Okay, climb and maintain 11,000
Climb and
feet.
maintain 11,000 feet. Mattaf 1930.
Now, I think I've got it set up so that the autopilot will work properly this week. So we'll give it a try. Autopilot on, and then press nav. And then we'll see what that does. Oh. No, that doesn't feel right. Half bank mode, that's what we want. There we are. Right. Oh. Yes, it appears to be doing what I want it to do. What's the caution for? Hold on. ITT. Hold on. I forgot what that means. I'm just not going to worry about it too much, I've decided. It's probably fine. Oh, landing gear. Okay, my device isn't just not telling me about landing gear and stuff anymore. That's fine. Okay, well, we're not going to worry about that too much. But it would appear that the autopilot is working as intended. But so now we just got to expedite our climb up to, what was it, 11,000 feet? Yes. There we are. And we are still climbing, which is lovely. Excellent! Well, that seems to be working out a lot better. I've turned off all of the help things. So I just wanted a realistic experience. Yeah, I do think the Google Maps looks a lot better than Bing. It just brings some colour to the whole proceedings. So
Descend and maintain 5,300 feet. Keep speed not above 220 knots. Expect ILS runway
let's set the
09
altitude
Bravo November transition. Clear to Bravo November
11,000
speed
feet,
29er.
and it should stop climbing when it reaches 11,000 feet, in theory. Just amuse yourselves for a minute while I get this set up. There we are. Okay, we appear to be losing altitude there, actually. There we go, that's better. I am doing my best Boris impression. I am indeed fecking off in a plane while the country burns. Oh dear. Right, this doesn't feel like you're doing what I want you to do, actually. Because we
Mattaf 19er30, please expedite your climb 11,000 feet.
yeah, that's what I'm trying to do, mate. It's not happening for some reason. There we go. Let's try that now. Okay, now we're climbing. Now we're climbing. I've got this autopilot thing figured out. I know what I'm doing. Oh. So it should just do what I want it to do quite happily now.
27.525. Good day.
Just, where is that? That doesn't look like Milton Keynes. I don't think it's Milton Keynes. I'm not sure. Is that Northampton? Could be Northampton. Yeah, anyway. Yes, so, do I have a call sign? Yeah, Mattaf 1930. Just cause. Deary me. Yes, I have elected not to fly from Luton with the melted runway, because I'm sensible like that. Apparently it is raining Friday. Yes, it is due to rain quite heavily, which I'm thoroughly relieved about. Okay, let's talk about the elephant in the room for a second here. Because, yes, we've had hot days before. If you'd like to be quiet for a minute, air traffic control. We've had hot days before. Yeah, obviously. We've always had hot days. We broke the record for highest temperature in this country today. I think it was 40.3 or something was measured at Heathrow today. It was the hottest it's ever been overnight last night. This is climate change in action. And we need to accept that. What we...
maintain 3,000 feet. Expect ILS runway 27 approach via Piggott transition. Cleared to Piggott.
What we've seen on the news today is what climate scientists have basically been predicting forever. Yeah. People keep going, oh, summer of 1976, that didn't do us any harm. Well, yeah, it did. It didn't rain for weeks on end. Crops failed to grow. People died. There was literally no water. It's... yeah. Mr. J.O.J. puts it brilliantly. It's disaster romanticism. None of this is a good thing. We shouldn't be happy about any of this. There are just people being very blasé about it. It was... yeah. We've been talking about this, as Ekich points out, since the 1980s, basically. Yeah, people knew since that time that we're basically killing the planet. And people in charge didn't care. So we are where we are. And, yeah. I ain't got a solution. I just wanted to vent, really. It's, yeah. Horrendous nightmare world that we now live in. Yeah. Anyway, my thoughts are, as they should be, with everyone who's, you know, lost property or friends or family today, because people will have died as a result of what's going on these last couple of days, and it upsets me greatly to see people trying to minimise the effect that that's having on people's lives. So with that out of the way, let's continue contributing to the problem. Virtually, anyway. No, I did not. What was it again? Climb and maintain flight level 180, so for the sake of argument.
Mattaf 1930. I didn't copy that. Say again, please.
Mattaf 1930, climb and maintain flight level 180.
Okay, that I can do.
Climb and maintain flight level 180, Mattaf 1930.
It's just literally twiddling a dial. It's great this, isn't it? It's fantastic. $180. There we go. Amazing. Let's say 1300 a minute, that's probably fine. I'm not enjoying all this rattling around the plane's doing. Could it not, please? That would be great. Yeah, the thing is, if you can try and argue with a climate change denier, but you are just wasting your breath, because you can present them with all of the evidence in the world and all of the data that we have, and they'll still stick rigidly to their beliefs. It's like a cult. Yeah, they're so ingrained in it, they do not have room for the possibility that they might be wrong. And that in itself is quite depressing. There we are. I've gone all laggy. How am I for everyone else? If I've gone laggy, that's not great. When the wind blows is, yeah, awful book. I mean, brilliant book, but awful.
775, Mattaf 1930.
And the adaptation isn't exactly happy either. Okay, I've gone laggy for everybody. Okay, hold on a second. No data, allegedly. Okay, that's interesting. Oh, there we go. Looks like we're back. I have an excellent connection again now. Hooray! I think we're okay now. Oh, sorry about that. Don't know what happened there. Anyway, contact Manchester
Manchester
Centre.
Center, Mattaf 1930 is at 14,100 feet, climbing flight level 180.
Mattaf 1930 Manchester Center altimeter 29.77. Continue to Mammal as planned. Mattaf 1930 climb and maintain flight level 200.
200.
Climb and maintain flight level 200, Mattaf 1930.
See, it's easy, this. You just twiddle the dials and things happen. It's great. Oh, dear. There we go. Me, Tina's got a point, yeah. Raymond Briggs is an absolute genius, but When the Wind Blows was dark. It is not a kid's story at all. Anyway, on a slightly lighter note, there we go. How are we all doing? Are we all coping with the heat at the moment? It's as I say, it has been pretty unbearable, hasn't it? For well, pretty much everywhere. It's not been nice today. Not been nice at all. Have a little look down below. I still cannot get over how gorgeous this game is. It is ridiculous. Yet it's just got cloudy where we are as well. I thought it might be threatening to rain, but that's possibly hoping for too much.
London Center on 118.475. Good day.
Seriously, the clouds alone is so pretty. Most things are lighter than When the Wind Blows. Yeah, true enough. Ace of Riddles says, my poor little desk fan, lovingly named Tiny Fan, has been working overtime these past couple of days. It deserves a break. It certainly does. Our fan that's normally in our bedroom has been lent to Ellie because she has really been suffering. So we've had the fan in little Ellie's room this week because frankly her need is greater. I think that's the coast I can see there, so... no, I can't. Can it? Can it? Is it a mirage? Could be the coast. I'm not entirely sure where we are. I might turn the assistance back on so I can actually see what we're doing. Hold on a moment. Assistance options. Navigation aids. Oh no, not navigation aids. Points of interest. That's what we want. City markers, airport markers, landmark markers. Apply. There we are. Now we'll know where we are. There we are. That is Nottingham. We're just going over Nottingham. Okay. Well, there we are then. Thunderstorms are forecast here. Oh, yay! Exciting. When is that due? Hold on, I'm gonna have to check my BBC weather app, which is absolutely something you should be doing while you're in control of an aircraft. No, it's not saying that for me. No, maybe I haven't updated it yet. What's that? Amber warning of extreme heat. Yellow warning of thunderstorms. Here we are. Tomorrow, allegedly. Oh, well, that'll be something to look forward to. It did kind of look like the Thames, but no, I am reliably informed that is Nottingham. might want to land at the golf course 50 miles over there. No, I think I'm good actually. 280.
Climb and maintain flight level 280, Mattaf 1930.
I was about to say I should have mapped this to a control on the yoke, but I did do that, but I've just forgotten which control. Right, so we're climbing. I want to climb, let's say 1800. We sometimes offer death bets for humans with grenadines. Oh, that's terrible. Yeah, I didn't sleep very well the night before last, but last night we actually slept quite well because we both sort of collectively decided, actually, do you know what, we're just going to go on top of the duvet. And that worked quite well. Both had a nice pack to hug. It was good. I appear to have a red light flashing on there. Is that something that should be happening? I'm hoping not. Torque 101. Is that because I've got my engine not wide open again? Yes, there we are. That'll be it. Open it all the way and then just knock it back a smidge. There we are. That's better. You happy now? That's better. Okay. Let me see here. 11 miles to the next destination. And it is literally counting down the seconds. Excellent. It's all working as it's supposed to, which is nice. Makes a change from last week. I've got the hang of this now. I know what I'm doing. I know how to plane. Now let's see, where are we on the map? Oh, we've barely started. We have a long way to go yet. Many, many miles to go.
Easy 1835, contact London Center on 118.475. Good day.
I think we have a turn coming up, which means there'll be another climb. So, you know what, I'm just going to increase the rate of climb
118.475 for easy 1835.
Try and at least get to our climbing to the correct altitude before we reach the next waypoint. It's definitely not as warm tomorrow as it was today. Today was pretty extreme, but no. In theory, all we should be getting. Can you turn off the seatbelt signs? Oh, stall. That's not a good sign. Oh yeah, that's definitely not a good sign. Okay, yeah, let's just reduce the vertical climb there for a second. Seatbelt light. Seatbelt light. Uh oh. We may have bigger problems. Just hang fire on that point. We'll. Oh no, I haven't done the mix again, have I? No, don't seem to have done. You calm down a bit. What? Oh no. Oh no, not this shit again. Uh-oh, no. Oh no. Hang tight, folks. We'll deal with this. This is fine. Come on, pull up. No. Okay, so that went badly. Oh, bother. Well, that journey clearly was not meant to be. That's... Well, my hubris got the better of me there. Not sure why. Well, we'll go through the black box footage later on. And actually, is the no, not quite. Nah, sorry. I thought if I went to the replay mode at that point, I might be able to see what happened. But no, I was not quick enough, sadly. Never mind. Deploy the cup holders. Okay, well, yes, I do want to continue, yes. I have no idea what went wrong there. No idea at all. That was just awkward. Okay, well, for the sake of argument, where were we? We'd gone past Nottingham. We're about Leeds. Let's I'll tell you what. Let's go. I know what we can do. Let's go from where we were last week and fly from there. Set as departure. Yeah, there you go. I don't think I could. In fairness, I don't think I messed up there. I think something went very, very wrong, and I don't know what. Oh dear. Right. Via low altitude airways. Oh no, that's going to take far too long. Okay, never mind. We won't go from the Isle of Man. We will instead go from. Where should we fly out of? We're going to keep going to the Shetland Islands, but where should we fly from? Any requests? It needs to be ideally less than an hour or so. So any thoughts? Probably somewhere around Scotland. Is there anywhere in particular we'd like to see? Yeah, I've no idea what happened there. I'm gonna have to watch that footage back and see what went wrong. Because clearly something didn't work as it should. Never mind. Never mind. We will have another go. Is what we will do. Isn't not knowing the problem part of the problem? It could well be, actually, yes. Any thoughts on a departure airport somewhere in the region of Scotland? I filled your turbines with peanut butter. It was all going so well. I was so happy. Glasgow, why not? Let's fly out of Glasgow. There's a lot of planes around Glasgow as well. I'll tell you what. We'll even taxi from the gate so we can see some other planes. That sounds like a plan to me. There we are. Right. And then approach. I think we went for runway 27 last time, didn't we? Yes, we did. So we'll do that again. And then departures. Yep, that's fine. And then that's all set up. And we're good to go. Beautiful. Okay then. Alright. That's all set up. Let me just go in and check all of the bits and bobs. Set the fuel to 100%, so we want the right amount of fuel. That wasn't the problem, I did look. Okay. Right, and fly. Here we go then. Right. Attempt number 2. That was just a little bit embarrassing, really, wasn't it? Never mind. At least I got through the flight last time without crashing it. So I've got worse, if anything. I can't spin this to make me look good, can I? Give us your railroad license as well as your pilot's license. It was our fault for you crashing, but we cannot go bankrupt again. Oh God. Okay, right. Checklist. I'm just gonna get my co-pilot to run through all that. Tune Glasgow ground. Request IFR
Glasgow
clearance.
ground, Mattaf 1930 ready to copy IFR clearance to Sumburg.
Mattaf 1930 is cleared to Sumburg Airport as filed. Takeoff runway 23 climb and maintain 12,000 feet. Departure frequency is 119.875 squawk 0767.
Read back.
Mattaf 1930 cleared to Sumburg Airport as filed. Takeoff runway 23 climb and maintain 12,000 feet. Departure on 119.875 squawk 0767.
Okie dokie.
Mattaf 1930 readback correct. Contact ground on 121.705. Good day.
Okay.
Glasgow Airport information.
No, it's not what we wanted. We wanted request
Glasgow
taxi.
ground, Mattaf 1930 with Mike ready to taxi IFR.
Mattaf 1930 taxi to and hold short of runway 23 via taxiway November Golf Alpha. Contact tower on 118.805 when ready.
I'm gonna have to turn on the navigation assistance for this, I think, because I haven't done taxiing without it yet. So we'll have the taxi ribbon. Screw it. Let's just put everything on. It's fine. It's fine. We'll just have everything. It's no problem. Right. Acknowledge taxi
Taxi hold
clearance.
short runway 23 using taxiway November Golf Alpha Mattaf 1930.
Okay, and then we want ground services, and we'll request
Glasgow
pushback.
ground, Mattaf 1930 requesting pushback.
Mattaf 1930 pushback request accepted.
Glasgow ground, Mattaf 1930 requesting pushback tug to steer the aircraft to the right.
Mattaf 1930, your request has been transmitted to the operator.
Okay, and then if you can just push me round in that sort of direction, that would be great. Let's just see what happens then. Once he's done that, I'll run through the engine startup procedure. Come on, fella, hurry up. Or are you going to merge through me first? Oh, that's a plane taking off. Very good job there, sir. Congratulations. There we go. Just had a little bit of a wobble there. There we go. Right, and stop.
Glasgow ground, Mattaf 1930 requesting the end of pushback.
Mattaf 1930 request to end pushback received.
Okay, marvellous. Right then. Where's my checklist gone? There we are. Starting the engine. Autocomplete. I'm going to let my co-pilot handle this week.
Oral warning, okay.
Okay, that's all working. Hang on, bear with me a second. Something's not gone wrong here. Gone right here. There we go. That's why one of my lights were coming on. There we are. Sorted it now. Go back to clearance. More caution lights. Hang on. What went wrong there? Hold on. Why is that middle screen not come on? Should I be worried about that? I feel like I should be worried about that. Oh, hang on. I'm doing things I didn't want to do. There we are. That's got it. Right then. Okay. Right, get rid of the checklist and let's begin.
Glasgow ground Easy 689er 5 ready to copy IFR clearance to Palma. Easy 689er 5 is cleared to Palma Airport is filed. Takeoff runway 2 tree climb and maintain 10,000 feet. Departure frequency is 119.1 squawk 0564.
Pause system test. Okay.
Okay, that seems to be working as intended. Jolly good.
Easy 689er 5 cleared to Palma Airport is filed. Takeoff runway 2 tree climb and maintain 10,000 feet. Departure on
Follow around this way.
119.875 squawk 0564. Easy 689er 5 read back correct. Contact ground on 121.705. Good day.
Just realised I've minimised the XSplit in the background. But it's fine. I've sorted it now. It's all okay again. It's all alright.
Glasgow ground Easy 689er.
Hello, Devran, you alright? You've joined us at the start of a flight, and we definitely didn't just do one that ended in disaster. No, sir, that never happened. That was not a thing that occurred at all. Okay, so we're going to set that to GPS. There we are. Oh, I'm exceeding the speed limit. That's not a good start. Okay, and there we go. Yes, you missed me crashing the plane. Yes, technically I didn't crash the plane. I overstressed the plane. Well, the plane was overstressing me. So you know, pot kettle plane.
Landing gear.
No, not what I intended to do actually. And I'm all over the taxiway. This is going terribly. Yeah. No, I still don't really understand what happened there. I am royally confused. There we are. You can apparently get a add-on which will add the correct sort of liveries in for planes and the like, but I am cash poor at the moment, so we won't be doing that this week. But because we are at a rather busy airport, that does mean we'll have a little bit of stuff to deal with. The traffic, that's the word I'm looking for. Birds! There are birds in the game. I've never seen that before. That is amazing. I'm so happy that means we can possibly end up with bird strikes and stuff, doesn't it? That's not ideal. Speeding. It's difficult not to speed when my engines are at idle. You know? This is just silly. Anyway, we're coming up the end of the taxiway. And we'll shortly be heading onto the runway, so let's tune Glasgow Tower. And as soon as we can, I'm gonna request permission to take off. And that'll be good. There are pigeons on the taxiway! Why are there pigeons on the taxiway? That shouldn't be allowed. There we go. And stop. Oh no. No. I'm apparently okay all the way to the runway, as it turns out. Okay, fine.
Landing gear. Landing gear.
I did not realise this was a line up and wait type situation, but all right. Look at me, I'm getting all the airport terminology. I know what I'm doing. Right. No, tower. Go back to clearance. Request takeoff.
Glasgow Tower, Mattaf 19er tree 0 ready for IFR departure, runway 2 tree.
Mattaf 19er tree 0 altimeter 29.77 wind 282 at 12. Cleared for takeoff runway 2 tree.
Cleared for takeoff runway 2 tree, Mattaf 19er tree 0.
And here we go. Attempt number 2. Keep it straight, keep it straight. Come on. Left, 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 left. That's it. And rotate. And apparently we're pulling over to the left again. That's fine. Okay. Wiggle it up. Wiggle it up. There we go. Landing gear up. That's it. Okay. Come on up to 1,000 feet, please.
Mattaf 19er tree 0 contact Scottish Center on 119er decimal 875. Good day.
You got it.
Going to 119er decimal 875, Mattaf 19er tree 0.
Okay, so autopilot, we want to turn your damper on, turn on half bank, hit autopilot, and then click navigation, and then let go of the wheel. And that would appear to be doing everything I asked of it. Tune Scottish Centre, contact
Scottish Centre, Mattaf 19er tree 0 is at 1,800 feet, climbing 12,000 feet.
Mattaf 19er tree 0 Scottish Centre altimeter 29er decimal 77. Continue to Zeaton as planned.
Yeah, no problem. I assume in a moment, as we start turning, it is going to ask me to... Oh, there we go. It's going to ask me to climb. Which I am doing, but I assume it will want me to climb to a specific height at some point. Anyway, this is Glasgow. I hope it was worth it, because we're leaving. Okay. The plane is just doing things. It's brilliant. I'm happy now I've worked out how planes work. I think. Ish. Kind of. Anyway. We will make it through this flight, I promise. I think that's the Clyde we can see over there. The River Clyde. Perhaps I should turn off half bank. It doesn't seem to be very happy with half bank, so let's make it a full bank. We'll keep everyone strapped in for now. Don't take your seatbelts off yet, folks. Oh, and straighten her up. And there we go. That was nice. As takeoffs go, I think that went fairly smoothly. It's just the landing bit that becomes a problem now. Now it is the Clyde that goes through Glasgow, isn't it? I've not got that wrong, I don't think. Oh, that is a harsh bank. Hold on. I'm actually going to turn half bank on. There we go. Are the props full feathered? No, don't seem to be. Hold on. There we are. That's better. There we are. Welcome back, Forza Elite, by the way. Nice to see you. So we're climbing to 12,000 feet, so we'll set the altitude. 12,000 feet. And we appear to be descending, which is not great. So let's kick that up and start climbing at a rate of 1,000 feet per minute. There we are. Just executing some tight turns over Glasgow here. There we go. Okay, everyone seems happy. Good stuff. I'm just going to sit here and wait for it to happen now, because this all seems to be flying through the flight plan quite comfortably. And in theory it should set me up for the approach as well, because I've programmed it properly today. There we are, another bit of a turn. Keep climbing. I might increase the climb rate ever so slightly. Let's try 1,500 per minute. I think we are now. Well, maybe not quite. Yeah. There's a little bit of twisting and turning to get us out of Glasgow, and at that point we then, yeah. I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, the flight plan I was on kind of took us out of Glasgow and then round and back in and then round again, and then now we're on a. We're roughly on the trajectory we should be on, I think, if it's done it properly. Which it seems to be doing so far. We're broadly following the pink line on the screen, which is a good sign, I think. There we are, 191 miles. Jolly good. Settle down, everybody. That's us now. Fantastic. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. The seatbelt sign is now off. Please feel free to get up and move about the cabin. I make no guarantees that you will remain standing if you get up and move around the cabin, based on previous experience. We all know what happened last time. Please enjoy your flight. Yeah. I swear the heat's gotten to me. I'm more stupid than usual. Anyway, has anyone got anything they would like to discuss while we're here? Let's see, what have we done? We've done a rant about climate change and how people are ignoring it because they're stupid. What else? Hi, darling Monty. I'm in your plane and having a cup of tea. Excellent. Tea will be served shortly, folks. It's going to be in those little polystyrene disposable cups because we're really screwing the planet today. Oh god, just the lighting in this game is just phenomenally good. I mean, just. Flight level 250, you got it.
Climb and maintain flight level 250, Mattaf 1930.
Which of these did I bind the altitude to? That's the one. There we are. I was going to figure it out eventually, obviously. There we are. 250, that's it. And just our vertical speed to climb. Let's say 1,500 feet per minute. There we are. And we're going. It's raining. Is it raining? Fantastic. Hang on, I'm going to check my CCTV camera because I can't see what it's doing from down here. Hold on. Let's see. Sit up. Oh, slovenly boy. Can you pull over? I'll open a window. You can do it out the window. How's that? No rain here, sadly. I'm going to leave my CCTV camera open there because I'm curious to see if it's going to rain. It may get to us shortly. Looks like the wind's up, which is a good sign. I need to blow away this horrible weather. Let's have a little look at our surroundings. Where are we? Well, just below us is... I can't read that. Hold on. Ardrastan, wherever that is. I think we're just coming up over the... towards the beginning of the Kangol Mountains. Sort of in the foothills. Yes. Anyway. 169 miles to go until our next waypoint. I'm not sure what that equates to in real money, but yeah. Did I twiddle that enough to turn the autopilot off? I might not have done. Oh no, we're fine. We're fine. It's all good. The plane is following directions remarkably well, actually. I'm impressed. Very impressed. Good job, plane. You managed that adequately. I'm just noticing, I'm just going to hold my my camera up to the small webcam at the bottom left corner of the screen there. There is some vegetation growing across the front of my camera again. I'm going to have to get the long-handled shears out to deal with that, I think. So that can be a job for another day. Turtleneck jumpers and leather gloves. Sounds amazing. I wish I could pull that look off. This is good. We're having a good time. Plane's doing what I've told it to do. Everything's going quite nicely. All things considered. Plane suddenly pops a fuel line. At this point, nothing would surprise me. Yeah, before you arrived, Forza, we were having a nice calm flight, just like this. And then the plane started stalling for no reason. I checked the mix, it wasn't that this time, and then it just went into a nosedive and spin, and I couldn't get it to recover. No idea why. Made no sense. Must be nearly at our flight level by now. We are coming into a big old bank of weather up ahead, actually. That is looking thoroughly... Yes, that is looking thoroughly cloudy up there, actually. What's the in-flight movie? Crash. That's dark. Well, no, the in-flight movie is my CCTV camera, as we previously discussed. The plane did indeed go. Yeah, I think we might be about to climb into some weather here. Nice. Nice. Blair Athol down there. I've stayed there. There's a cottage in the middle of the village that I went to on holiday as a child. Pretty part of the world. So yeah, all of this you can see below us is the Cairngorm Mountains. And boy, they look really nice. Have I considered growing a strawberry patch in my garden? I have some strawberry seeds, funnily enough. It has just started chucking it down. Yeah, we're starting to get the first spots of rain over here. Me Tina doesn't live far from me, which is how she's able to give me so much up-to-the-minute weather information. I thought Alive was the in-fight light movie. It could be Alive. I don't know. I'm not paying attention. Oh dear. Worst in-flight movie. I guess anything that features an air disaster. So that's Die Hard 2 out. I'm trying to think of other planes. Sully, that's definitely out. Yeah, anything featuring plane disasters probably a bad choice. Probably any form of disaster, come to think of it. Snakes on a plane. Yeah. See now, what we're seeing there is the slight disadvantage of Google Maps. It's not terribly consistent, so there is a little bit of bobbing in the uninhabited areas, but that's fine. It looks pretty good from up here. We're not going to worry too much. We are heading very much into the cloud now, so I'm quite glad of the instruments. Do you think you'll fly a much bigger plane? Maybe, if I feel brave enough. I will get round to flying a bigger plane one day. I'd like to fly Concorde, which I'm reliably informed there is a DLC for. So, I don't know, maybe Concorde next. Or maybe I should fly something a bit more straightforward first, I don't know. Is DLSS on in the graphics settings? Shall we find out? Here we are. General options. Graphics, here we are. I cannot see a setting that says DLSS. Let me see here. There's the data stuff there. There we are. There we are. Yeah. Oh, it's part of the next update beta. Right, okay. Gotcha. I was going to say I haven't signed up for the beta, so... yeah. It barely matters anyway, because we can't see anything. It is a great regret of mine that I never got to go on Concorde. I would have loved to do that. The flight from Heathrow across to JFK. Sadly, never going to happen. But we could do it virtually. That is an option now. We have the technology. Let's see, how are we doing? We are about a third of the way to our next waypoint. Third's maybe being a bit pessimistic. Coming up to half, shall we say. Yeah, that's the thing that's putting me off. It is a learning curve, so maybe not one to jump right into. Get some practice. Seriously, the clouds. This is such a beautiful game. It has no right to look this good. No right at all. Anyway, we're soaring above the clouds. It's all looking very pretty. Well, soaring in the clouds anyway. Not really above them. I can't help but notice that the altitude of that waypoint is about 12,000 feet lower than we are. Is that something I should worry about? I don't know. If you look over to the left there, you'll see we are just coming up to, well, not up to, we're nowhere near it, but we are level with Inverness over to the right hand side of the plane there. Yes, we're nowhere near Inverness in reality, but we're sort of level with it on the map. Oh, it stopped raining. That was pathetic. It was like a spit. It's hardly worth bothering. Dearie me. We're getting a little bit of turbulence up here. But I'm not too worried about that. It all seems good and proper to me. I don't think I've sorted out the correct lights, so let's do that now. We don't want the landing lights on yet. You can turn off the taxi lights, keep the wing lights on, recognition lights and nav lights on. Okay, yeah, I think we're good. That's better. Tina says, many years ago I read about an airline that sued a TV company for showing one of their adverts during their disaster movie. Yet not a great PR move, admittedly. But never mind. Can't hurt. Do a roll. No! I am not going to do a roll. Things are going quite well. I don't want to spoil it. Dear, oh dear. We are still quite some way out from our... Oh, hang on. I'll just get...
Landing here.
A minute. That's the fellow I was looking for. Right. So I'm just going to cycle through this and sort out what's going on there. There we are, sorted. Yeah, I don't know what happened there, but I wasn't very happy about it. Anyway, this is much better. A lot of cloud cover now. I bet it is beautifully cool. Out there, minus 16 Fahrenheit. Yes, it is very cool. Minus 26 degrees Celsius. Yeah, that is plenty cold actually. Yeah. 99 miles to go before anything happens. Hopefully. Yeah, that rain has literally hit the ground and evaporated. That was pointless. Utterly pointless. Never mind. We shall move on with our lives. Dear oh dear. Turn all of that off. Anyway. Now, if I've set this up properly, the autopilot should do the approach as well, but we'll see, because I'm not 100% sure I've done it correctly. We will see what happens. I think it's set up right. In fact, if I scroll up and just follow the route a second, it should show me if it's going to... Yes, it has. Yes, it should put me on the correct approach and everything. So, yeah. All good. Happy about this state of affairs. This is nice. I'm enjoying this. This is good, clean fun. Where are we now? What is that? That is White Hills, wherever that is. And down there somewhere is the ground, presumably. Can't really see anything with the cloud cover, but never mind. It's currently 26 degrees where I am. Excellent. I wonder what the temperature is where I am now. Hold on. What is the Milton Keynesian temperature? 26, so it has got down a fair bit. It's actually not bad now. So, oh no, sorry, that's tomorrow. It's still 29. That's not great, but it's not terrible either. Should go down to 18 in the early hours of the morning, so not so bad. 83 miles to go to the next waypoint, and we are just crossing the coast, so the next land we see will be our destination on the Shetland Isles. Hooray! Very excited about this. Happy days. Anyway. This is highly entertaining, I'm sure. I think me panicking about navigation and stuff was probably more entertaining, whereas this is just, yeah, it's a plane doing plane things like it's supposed to. So, yeah, sorry guys. Never mind. Now, actually, if we have a little look-see here. here. Everything seems to be working as it should. Oh, buttons. Lots of buttons. Cabin lights. Reading lights. Baggage. I'm just not going to look over there because I'm finding that too distracting. Hey, we're out of the clouds. Yes, we have left the permanent grey cloud that just hangs over Scotland. it's true, factually accurate. 19 degrees, 4 AM yesterday. Oh. Nah, not happy about that. Not happy about that at all. It was too bloody warm last night. I was not a fan. Not a fan at all. Those ones don't do anything. A little bit of turbulence, nothing to worry about. All perfectly normal. 67 miles to go. Shall we have a laugh and check the weather on Shetland right now? So we got a good idea what was expecting us. Let me see here. Probably don't need that one for the moment. Let me see. Search. Shetland. Here we go. Currently, it is we have light showers. And a gentle breeze, and a current temperature of 15 degrees Celsius, and it's going to plummet overnight to 12 degrees. Oh, that is glorious. It's very relaxing, honestly, so I don't mind it, watching the plane fly, not the temperature. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, the stressful bit comes shortly when I have to land the damn thing. It's quite relaxing soaring above the clouds. I mean, look at the clouds! Ah! This game is so damn pretty, it is actually upsetting. Check the instruments again. So when we reach our next waypoint, there's a slight turn to the left, then we follow a couple more waypoints, and then there's a bit of a turn to the right, quite a sharp turn to the right, and then a sort of long sweeping left-hand turn, and then a sharp left-hand turn, and then we're lined up for our final approach to the airport, which is called something I can't remember. It's the airport on the south of the Shetland Isles. This is good, I'm happy. I've learned how to set up flights and stuff. We're about 8 minutes away, it reckons. 51 miles, 8 minutes. Well, 8:48. That's alright. That's okay, so by 9:30 we should be touched down at the airport, I reckon. More pretty cloud. Ah, it's so pretty, I love it. There we go. That was beautiful. I have actually got live traffic and stuff on, so if there is anyone watching who has Flight Simulator and wants to come and buzz me, feel free. We are just off the east coast of Scotland, heading would say, well, no, I can tell you exactly. Heading 31 degrees, an altitude of 25,000 feet. Yes. So just throwing that out there. I have actually got live traffic on this time. So if there are players in the vicinity, come and say hello. And please don't crash into my plane. Let's see here. It's so pretty. Now, presumably, at the next waypoint, we're going to have to start descending again. Which is all good. Quite happy about that. If I was Mr. Freeze, I'd be cool. Oh, dear. More cloud cover. Yeah, we are basically reenacting the opening of Back to the Future 2 right now. Yeah. Oh, I love budgies. Budgies are beautiful birds. Budgie named Cloudy, I like that. Oh, beautiful clear sky ahead. Nice fluffy clouds below. It is a good day to be contributing towards the destruction of the planet through consumption of fossil fuels. Keeping it light this evening, obviously. Oh, blimey. 30 miles to go. 5 minutes to go. Then we've got a turn. Presumably we'll have an altitude correction to undertake. Yeah, so I think after this turn we start descending for the approach. I was thinking you were reenacting the daylight version of Airplane. Nah, there's far too few inflatable autopilots for that. Oh, here we go. Descend and maintain 17,000.
Descend and maintain 17,000 feet. Mattaf
That's heading.
1930.
Not what I wanted to do. There we are. 17,000. Vertical speed on. And descend. Let's say 1,500 feet per minute. Throttle back ever so slightly, considering that we're now sort of facing towards the ground. I thought there'd be more autopilots due to inflation. That was the failure bell. Can Darling Monty play this game next time? That would be funny to see how he flies a T airline plane. He kind of lacks the opposable thumbs, I fear. Coming down through the clouds again now, which is lovely. Lovely to see. You love to see it. Yes, indeedy. 13 miles and 2 minutes to go. I mean, imagine how good this game would look if it was being run on a PC that could handle such things at more than 20 frames per second. Deary me. 10 miles to go. I feel like our descent is not going quickly enough, so I'm going to up it to 2,000 feet per minute. What are we now? Just coming up to 21,000 feet. That's not quick enough. Bring the plane down into a big pot of tea. The North Sea is quite a big pot. I don't know if it's big enough for tea. Can you make tea from salt water? I'm not sure. I'm going to guess the answer is probably no, though. Okay, turn coming up. Just hover over the yoke just in case. You never know when you might need it. And here comes the turn as we continue descending. "30 miles to the next waypoint. At 6,000 feet. 6,600 feet, I should say. I think what we're seeing over to the right there is the Faroe Isles. I could be wrong there. Over to the left, and then some weird mirage going on over there, but alright. Oh. No, that is the autopilot. Never mind. That's all good. And then according to the instruments, the Shetland Isles are directly ahead of us to the north. I own the box set of Cabin Pressure, and I haven't listened to all of them, which is probably a criminal offence. But yes, I have heard of Cabin Pressure, and I will get round to listening to all of them at some point. But the ones I have listened to are very, very funny. Descend and maintain 9,000 feet. You got it.
Descend and maintain 9,000 feet, Mattaf 1930.
I think probably more than 2,000 a minute is probably overdoing it slightly, isn't it? Ah, screw it. Let's just plumb it in and see what happens. I don't see any land yet, but I assume there must be some somewhere around here. Nothing immediately obvious, but we won't worry too much. The instrument in front of me says there is land. In fact, you can, you can see the land. There is the land. There is land. we should be on the ground soon. That's good. Forebode. Indeed. Have I ever seen The High Life? No, I have not. We're getting a little bit towards the overspeed limit here, so I'm just going to ease off the throttle slightly, which I've already done. Just while we're getting down to our flight level and sorting everything out. Just coming down through 12,000. We're descending to 9,000, so 3,000 more to go. Oh, I think I can see land. Fair Isle, there we are. I shall look that up. That sounds brilliant. Turn. They're going to give us another altitude to descend to in a minute. Well, they should do in theory, because this is all basically a lazy turn to the right now to get us lined up for our approach. So that's all good. What is the master caution light I've just spotted on my yoke? What is that complaining about? Pie tot. Now, hold a minute. I remember that from somewhere. Is that something to do? No, can't remember. Well, it doesn't seem to have adversely affected the flight, so I'm not going to worry too much. We're levelling off our descent now. We're about to hit 9,000 feet.
Mattaf 1930 descent.
There we go.
4,500 feet.
4,500 feet. You got it.
Descend and maintain 4,500 feet, Mattaf 1930.
And down we go. Look at those beautiful clouds, the sun going down behind them, and I bet the temperature is beautiful. 8 degrees! It is 8 degrees outside. Ah, I love it. I could get used to this. Shut up, let me have my fun. Right.
Mattaf 1930, you are 22 miles south. Maintain present heading and altitude. Expect VOR DME runway 27 approach via D176L transition. Clear to D176L.
Okie dokie. So acknowledge assigned
Maintain
approach.
present heading and altitude. Expect VOR DME runway 27 approach via D176L transition. Clear to D176L Mattaf 1930.
Okie doke. So here we are, we're beginning our turn now. So we're starting to turn over to the right, and we're going to keep doing that repeatedly. And then there's going to be a gentle lazy turn to the left, followed by a sharp turn to the left, and then we're lined up on the runway. Which is where I then need to start thinking about actually doing stuff. Because I'm determined not to end up in another bloody go-around situation. I want to do it properly this time. set. Coming up on the assigned altitude of 4,500. How are we doing? What's the plan next?
Mattaf 1930 climb and maintain 7,600 feet.
Climb and maintain? Sorry, what? Hold on. Climb? Alright, fine.
Climb and maintain 7,600 feet, Mattaf 1930.
Mattaf 1930 descend and maintain
Oh,
2,100 feet.
make your mind up, Jesus.
Descend and maintain 2,100 feet, Mattaf 1930.
Let's knock it down to 2,000 feet a minute, so it needs to descend quite sharply. And here comes our turn to the right. TOT is your turbine outlet temperature. Basically, your engine's about to blow up, but hey. Oh, that's not ideal. Sorry, I left a lamp on the runway. Right. Turbine temperature. So, what do I do about that? I have no idea what I do about that. I'm just not going to worry about it too much. That's fine. I'm just not going to worry about it at this point. I feel like it's too late to be concerning myself with that right now. I'll tell you what, it's not too late to be concerning myself with though, and that is the correct lights. So let's turn the landing lights on, and when we're lined up, we'll start thinking about descending and stuff. Lazy turn to the left to line us up for the runway. Drop our engines down to about 25. There we are. There we are. Probably give it a little bit more speed than that. Go about 40-ish. There we are. That should do it. There's the airport over there somewhere. Yeah, this is the bottom of where we're going. Bottom of Shetland. Okay, beginning a gentle turn to the left. It is very much a gentle turn to the left. Airspeed 174. Happy with that. Probably about right. And based on what this instrument is telling us, we basically follow the course we're on now, which is a gentle listing to the left, and then we turn hard left, and then we're lined up for the runway. So just sitting back, letting the plane do its thing. I think that's the best thing to do under these circumstances. There we go. Plane seems very happy doing what it's doing right now, so I see no reason to interfere at the present time. Are you still whining about the turbine outlet temperature? No, you're not. Okay. Well, yes, you are, but you're not like actively whining about it, so I'm not going to worry too much. Okay, got that sharp left turn coming up. So now I'm going to start thinking about reducing my speed. Knocking down to about there-ish. Oh, yeah, we're starting to lose airspeed now. That's good. That's what I wanted. So we've got a hard turn to the left coming up.
Mattaf 1930, you are 11 miles east of Sunburg. Contact Sunburg Tower on 118.255 when inbound.
Okay, no problem. Acknowledge approach
Tower
clearance.
on 118.255, Mattaf 1930.
And tune the tower. Contact
Sunburg Tower,
Sunburg.
Mattaf 1930, 11 miles east, inbound 4 DME, runway 27 approach.
Mattaf 1930, Sunburg Tower. Altimeter 29.82, wind 301 at 15. Cleared VOR DME runway 27 approach.
Acknowledge pattern
Clear
entry.
VOR DME runway 27 approach, Mattaf 1930.
Here comes our sharp left turn. And now is probably time to start thinking about landing and stuff. They're about 9 miles out. Alrighty. Airspeed looks good. We're on our approach. This looks good. We're all looking quite nice, actually. Happy, happy, happy. Right, oh, little wobble there. Plane getting itself in a tizzy, but not going to worry too much. That's all fine. Right. There's the runway. I can see it. That's always a good start. And then when it stopped having a fit, I'm going to turn the autopilot off. Okay. There we go. Right. Autopilot off. And then let's guide this bird in. What are you complaining about? Okay, I was not happy about my airspeed, but that's fine. I'm not going to worry about that too much. Okay, so I've worked out how to program a flight plan, and it will basically line me up with the runway. So I'm quite happy with that. That's
Mattaf 1930, wind 301 at 15. Cleared to land runway 27.
clear to land.
Cleared to land runway 27, Mattaf 1930.
Okay. Coming up to the pattern entry now. Let's try and get lined up as close to the runway as we can at this point. Now, I am painfully aware we are descending quite fast, which isn't what I want to be doing, so let's give it a little bit of welly.
500.
Oh yeah, no, that's way too low. Am I still descending? Yes, I am, quite harshly actually. I haven't even put the flaps down yet. God, right, okay. So airspeed all the way down. Landing gear down. Oh, no, it's complaining about having the landing gear out.
Landing gear. Landing gear. 500.
Oh no, this is way too
Landing
quick.
gear.
It's okay, I can still rescue it, it's not a problem.
Landing gear. 500.
Pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up.
Landing gear. Landing
Come on,
gear.
let's lose that airspeed,
Landing
please. Flaps down.
Landing gear. Landing gear.
That's a bit better. Right, so landing it down. Okay. Oh, this might be a bit hot actually. Okay.
500.
To the left. To the right. Right. Remember what they told you. Hand on the throttle. Right. And steer into it. That's it. Bit more power. That's it. And that's it. Left a bit. That's it. And
Landing
oh.
gear.
Oh. That didn't sound healthy.
Mattaf 1930, turn next taxiway.
Ah. See, what happened there was I panicked and I pulled the landing gear in. Oops. I mean, they say any landing you can walk away from.
Landing gear. Landing gear. Landing gear.
Mattaf 1930, turn next taxiway.
I don't think I can do that actually.
Landing gear.
Oh, bugger. That's, oil pressure, fuel pressure, everything is broken. Ow. Bugger. Right. Screw that. We're trying that again. Balls to that. Yes. God damn it. It was all looking quite good. This has not gone well for me, has it? This is all just a little bit embarrassing if we're completely honest with one another. Right. Okay, well, that's fine, because what I can do instead is, there we are, find the airport, and we were 27 right, set as arrival, and then it says in vicinity, how close, 3 nautical miles, no, come on, what are we, set as departure, there we go. So about 10 miles out. That seems better, doesn't it? Doesn't it? I think that seems all right. Right. Okay. We'll try that again, and this time we'll remember to put the wheels down. I did remember. I just pressed the wrong button when going for the brakes. Brakes are on the left. Brakes are on the left. Yes, the brakes are on the left because you're meant to have your hand on the throttle while you're braking. So why would they be on the right? Oh, deep joy. Deep joy. Never mind. I think what we should take away from that is... Nah, I'm sorry, I don't have an excuse. Hang on, how high? No. That is far too high from what I wanted to do. Okay, that's fine. Let's... Alright, fine, we'll do it your way, game. Jeez. There we are, well done. And we're landing 27 runway. There we are, airborne, sure, 969 feet, why not? And we'll try that again. Yes. I've written this stream off. This stream is not one that's going to end well for me, so I've just decided to embrace it. I will get a successful landing out of today, god damn it. Because that was going brilliantly right up until the last bit. So I panicked. Shouldn't have panicked. Don't panic, kids. That's the lesson we learned. Right, here we go. Okay, everything is beautifully set up actually, and despite having no visibility whatsoever, but never mind. We will work with it. Oh yeah, the weather has bloody come in the meantime while we were away, but that's fine. We can work with that. Okay. A little to the right, and presumably we have landing clearance already because it looks like we're all set up for it, and brilliantly. Okay, so just keep one hand on the throttle. Keep a no, not like that, not like that. Come on, sort yourself out.
Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink.
I'm trying.
Don't sink. 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 500. Don't sink.
Okay.
Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink.
One hand on power, a little bit of welly.
Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink.
Bit more power actually, it's getting a bit
Don't
low.
sink.
Yeah, wheels are already out.
Don't sink. 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 Don't sink.
Okay, and left a bit, and straighten her up, and brake. Rudder. There we go. Textbook. See, I can do it. I am fully capable of it. There we are. Two back. Request taxi to
Sunbird
parking.
ground, Mattaf 1930 taxi to parking.
Mattaf 1930 taxi to general aviation parking via taxiway Charlie.
Okay, I've overshot my taxiway, it would seem, but that's fine. Have I overshot it? Hang on. Wait. Yes, by quite some distance, in fact. Okay, well that's fine. That's fine, because you know what? We're just gonna do a U-turn.
Mattaf 1930 acknowledged last transmission.
Yeah, I heard ya.
Taxiing to general aviation parking using taxiway cross runway 15 Charlie Mattaf 1930.
There we go. There we are. Right. See, I told you I could do it. That was fine. No issues there whatsoever. No problems. Don't know what you're all worried about. And as you can see, the weather is beautiful. It is raining, and the ambient temperature is 13 degrees. Lovely. Beautiful. I am a big fan. Big old left-hand turn. And we're just going down another runway. That's fine. I'm okay with that. It's 13 degrees, right? Yes, it is. Beautiful.
hold position, caution, other traffic.
Hold position, caution other
Mattaf
traffic.
1930, continue taxi.
Okay, fine.
Roger, Mattaf 1930.
Okay. Don't see any other traffic, but alright then. And turn to the right. Yeah, the weather turned suddenly there, didn't it? It was looking quite nice up until now. Oh, but check out those rain effects on the window. That is beautiful. Again, this is a very pretty game. There we are. That's on. Come on, that's right. And stop. I said stop. There we go. Parking brake on. And shut everything down. We did it! In a roundabout sort of way. I'm not going to lie, that was terribly embarrassing. But never mind. Never mind. Anyway, I am going to leave that there for tonight, folks. So I shall simply say thank you very, very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this stream. Not sure what we're doing next week yet. I'm sure I'll think of something.
Moral warning, okay.
Oh, I'll be quiet. No one cares. How do I shut everything off? Hold on a minute. Ignition. Engine anti-ice. Battery. Generator. Battery. There we go. Now everything is switched off. Marvellous. Okay. Cool. Well, don't know what we'll be doing yet, but I will have a think, and we'll see you next time. Thank you very much for joining me. I hope you've enjoyed whatever that was. It was bloody silly was what that was. But thanks for coming to play. I hope you've enjoyed yourself. Take care. Have a good week. Stay cool. And I will see you next time. Bye-bye! Bye? Goodbye? The button's failed. There we go.